Aquarius. This is going to be your general reading for November 2024. I know I got too many twos in this. There we go. No. There we go. And so I don't want to spend a lot of time chit-chatting. I want to get straight into the reading. So this is, I have with me today the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should I need, and we'll wrap the reading up with the Heart Oracle Tarot. Let me turn the camera around and we'll get started with the reading, if the camera will cooperate. Okay. I'm going to put, did some previous meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. Oh, you saw that? Eight of Cups has fallen out. I just want to put another rifle on the deck. We'll cut it. This will be a 9-card spread. Keep in mind that this is general, so please check back to your moon and rising sign if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Next card down. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Queen of Coins. The Devil. The Nine of Swords. And finally, the Ace of Swords. What is the energy over the whole reading? The Queen of Cups. Now, I know this is supposed to be Aquarius, but I feel that this has something to do with how you feel about the situation. And either as a profession, you may work in an NGO, you may be a bank teller, a financial advisor, a mortgage lender, somebody who works with money or handles money, maybe even an accountant. But it's definitely about you doing something. Look here, you have the Ace of Pentacles also on your lap. So this is about focusing on something that either needs to be done or you're trying to do. What do I have in the spread? I have 1 cup, 3 aces, 3 pentacles, 2 wands, and 2 swords. And 1 major arcana. 1 court card. Let me say that again, because I think I confused myself. I have 1 cup card, 3 pentacles, 2 wands, 2 swords, major arcana card, 3 aces, 2 nines, and a queen. Court card. And right now, we'll start in the middle of the spread because everything else happens to be going on around the Nine of Wands. Cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future. So the Nine of Wands is a card where you're faced with what you're going to do, how you're going to move forward. A nine is a moment of contemplation. You know that you almost finished, but you have something else to do. So it's a moment of contemplation. It's not like the 7 where you are questioning yourself. You know exactly what you want to do, but you have to think about how you're going to move forward. And the Nine of Wands says, basically wants to me just talk about your passion, your focus, your determination. Coins represent either financial things or doing something. Swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, communication. Cups, how you feel about something, just emotional. Of course, you have the Devil card, which represents your spiritual lessons, major arcana card. So with the Nine of Wands, you feel as though you have been in a battle. Maybe you feel beat up and bruised. I know I did because I have Pluto sitting on my ascendant at 20. I have a 29-degree Capricorn ascendant. And Pluto has been there for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So, you know, you're not alone feeling that way. And I think you rapidly felt this way because there are 8 wands behind him, but you're hanging on to that 9th wand. And the card says that you have take a break, because if you need to jump back in the fight, you can. No problem. But you might need to take a rest right now. The 8 of Cups. 8s are usually very positive numbers in a spread. It's usually karmic and talks about either an obstacle, hassle, or delay, or things moving along at quick time if a situation has been stagnant. I say it has in some ways. But the 8 of Cups represents the idea that you need more in your life. You may be looking for a more spiritual existence. You're not being fulfilled on one level. It's the only eclipse moon in the deck. And we just had an eclipse moon. A lot of people don't consider the 17th of August as being an eclipse, but that may be that, or it could go all the way back to, let me look at my, October 2nd. So maybe something happened around this date. I say you rapidly felt this way, so I think it could either be the 2nd of October or the 17th. Okay? But it looks like though you are walking into new opportunities. A new opportunity to either make money or to do something. But you're definitely walking into the opportunity for a new path in life. And it's backed up by this 8 of Wands, which says you have a lot of passion, a lot of determination, a lot of focus, a lot of fire behind you. But these are just opportunities. The energies are becoming available to you. We go down to the Three of Pentacles. Threes can represent at least 3 people in a situation. Maybe that there will be some delays before future successes can be realized. But the Three of Pentacles is all about cooperation, building something. Here you have a, see, they're building the cornerstone foundation of the building. It could be about talking about plans, networking. I feel somebody in the situation has a bit more experience than these 2 people right here. So you go to this person and you say, can I do this? Can I do that? How much is it going to cost? Do I need to alter anything? So this is very much about plans, planning and negotiations. Okay. And here you are sitting with this pentacle on your lap. Like, what are you doing with it? I think you have to decide what you're going to do with it, because it's definitely being handed to you. And lastly, we come down to the bottom row. The Devil represents, firstly, it's a fearsome looking card. So usually people think that something is going to go wrong, but it eventually turns out to be okay. That's it, the fear. The Devil brings up fear. So it could be about power dynamics. Who has power, who doesn't. It could be obsession. It could be fears, worry, anxiety. But the Devil is really about the third dimensional aspect of life. All the things you need to live your life, to experience life. The good and the bad and the ugly. About drinking, having sex, wearing nice clothes, struggling sometimes with addiction maybe. But if you look at the card, there are 3 figures in the card here, as well as 3 figures there. But this card, it shows that you chain yourself to something. What are you chaining yourself to? Is it a relationship? Is it work? Is it drugs? Is it gambling? And the card offers hope because it says you can never be chained in such a way you can't be free. If you look, the people have chains about their neck, but they're really loose. It's not a tight chain. So this could be commitment. What do you commit yourself to? Hard work, a relationship? And are there power imbalances in those relationships? The Nine of Swords speaks about insomnia, worry, anxiety, fears. These together, that's what that's saying to me. A guilty conscience. But something is weighing heavily on your mind that's causing you maybe some sleepless nights, even headaches, tension headaches. But I like to look at this card saying that those 9 swords look like a ladder to me, and you have calmed down inside your head. There may be some disappointments, focus on something that happened that was really bad. But nobody controls your mind except you. So your trick is to climb out of your mind, because the situation may not be as bad as you think. And finally, we have the Ace of Swords, the most powerful ace in the deck. And it says that when it appears, something is going to change. It's inevitable. You can't change it's going to happen. So don't be stuck and don't be fearful, because it looks like this is something that you have wanted for quite some time. This is usually 8 months with the cups. You're leaving something behind. And if it's not working out for you, don't waste any more time and energy on it. Walk away. So the Ace of Swords it's a sword, and so it's double-edged, you know. And all aces are yeses. Even our major arcana cards are yes. That sounds strange, but it's true. So it could be the excessive degree of everything, of having to make a decision under extremely stressful circumstances. So you will want to get your emotions in check so that you can make the best decision that you can for yourself. I have, look, I have a 10 of Wands that's kind of telling me that this is a heavy thing that you're carrying, or heavy thing that you have to deal with. And you have a 10 of Swords, which says that the crisis point has been reached. It's a new day. Now, I'm going to turn this card over because typically she represents a person. You know, it could even be that you own your own business. Usually the Queen of Wands is the entrepreneurial king, but queen, but maybe you own your own business and handle your own affairs. Three aces and 2 nines. First, I look at the 3 aces. A financial matter. A legal matter. 3 aces appearing in a reading tells of a legal action about a financial matter. And that's why you feel chained and beat up and bruised. And it's worrying you because you want to get out of the situation as fast as you can. So you're going to go into negotiations. I don't know if you will be offered something, or I think it's going to be about you agreeing to whatever the terms and conditions are. Okay. 2 nines. A change of address or house move. See the house on the hill? Back there? Now, let's look at these cards as they all relate to the Devil card. The Eight of Cups. Tells me nothing. The only ace I don't have here is the Ace of Cups. That's the one that you're holding here, though. Focusing on your emotions. The Ace of Pentacles. Tells me nothing. The Ace of Wands. The Devil with the Devil card is indicating that an important relationship needs to be analyzed and looked into deeply, as the resentments and hurt feelings are lurking below the surface and need to be dealt with now. I said that. The Three of Pentacles. Speaks about opportunities that may lead to promotion and or gain in business. An excellent time for constructions and renovations to all buildings, be they homes, office, sheds, and the like. It can signify a need for planning and forethought and can be a sign to slow down and consider things carefully before taking action, rather than taking on more than you can handle. It's in Wands. If you are looking to move residence, this is the best time to both sell and buy property. Right now, things should run smoothly in their vein. The Nine of Wands. Indicates that there could be suspension of events where you have the advantage at the present time. You have the knowledge and mindset and ability to succeed at whatever you set your mind to. Do not allow others to sway you from your goals. Use discernment and discretion always. Don't be obstinate. It tells the Nine of Wands tells of any eventual victory. However, the card can suggest there has been conflict previously and you are forewarned that there may be more to come ahead of you. I think that's what you're worried about. The Nine of Swords. We could say, giving a time frame, it's between the 8th and 14th of November. With aces on all sides. Ask you to see the positive side of this to a situation. Realize that all that has taken place will work out for the best. It is a message that all has happened and happened for a reason. You are asked to look to positive and beneficial new beginnings and to make the most of your experience. It says to be patient. You have a fear and the inability to relax. The Ace of Swords. Tells of the excessive degree of everything. It may be implying a feeling of sadness, depression, anxiety, and wasted efforts. But if you want to change it in your life, it's up to you to make them happen. It implies new beginnings and asks you to put the past behind you in order to be able to move forward with a prosperous future. It indicates the Ace of Swords, a critical and potentially volatile situation or circumstance. You may find yourself in the position of having to take action or make a decision under stressful circumstances. Therefore, it is important that you keep your emotions balanced in order to make the correct decision. That's what I told you. There can be a favorable outcome to a problem or dispute. I don't think I have to pull any Sibila cards on this because it's quite plain and clear what's going on. Just get a handle on, decide what you're going to do. Oh. The card is the Six of Wands, giving and receiving. I mean the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. The key words are balance, reward, share, and ask. When this card appears, relationships take on a loving, balanced energy. You have worked hard to understand yourself and others, and now it's paying off. You are being rewarded with joy and fulfillment. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from what you learned around matters of the heart? Take some time to share your insights. Be careful though. Don't try to solve people's problems. Just be a mentor. Also, look for other ways that you can be of assistance to those around you. Be sure to give only what you can and no more. In the spirit of balance, be open to receiving support and inspiration from other people. The universe is waiting to help you. You're blessed at this time and will receive additional favors if you ask for what you need. Trust that you will receive it. I think that's what it's telling me. Something is going to be offered to you. If it's not enough, ask for what you want. I think it will be viewed favorably. But you don't need to ask for an emotional standpoint. Okay? Don't be all bitchy and obstinate. I'm not saying ask nicely, but ask nicely. Good luck.